Hello and welcome. I am GamesGrab and this is Dark Souls 3. Let's get started. I know I've been making a lot of videos recently and...
Yes,
Oh, I was
indeed.
finished.
It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones. When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls, unearthing the old Lords of Cinder from their graves. Aldrich, Saint of the Deep. Farron's Undead Legion, the Abyss Watchers. And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital. Yon the Giant. Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
And I believe that was the entire cutscene. I apologize. I believe I was saying... that I was making a lot of videos recently, and I'm just seeing what clicks, and I usually like to play a lot of games. I usually don't stick to one, especially if I've beaten it before. I have no idea who I should play first. Just to make things easier, I'm just going to go with the knight. I know it's the easiest one, but oh well. Fire gem. The game does look incredible. However, I can tell you outright that most of these skins look like trash. Let's start. And I don't really care about customization myself, so because most of the time my guy's covered in armor, so I never get to see him anyway. I know I have played every Dark Souls game that's ever been created. I've played I've played Demon Souls. I beat that. That one was hard because at the time the gaming community, I think it was dead. I think at that time the servers were down. So I beat that entire game by myself. Um, Dark Souls I beat. I beat Dark Souls 2. I didn't really like Dark Souls 2, but I beat it. I beat Bloodborne, and that was a really interesting game because the combat really evolved at that point. And then that apparently the engine from Bloodborne got put into this game, and that is why this game runs fluidly. All right, so let's just run through this tutorial area. I've beaten every single one of them. I've beaten this game before. I think I create as a joke because I wanted to play a character that people would kind of get a laugh at, so I named him Donald Trump 2.0. And I think I joined one of the comments that was based around invading, and I just invaded people as Donald Trump 2.0. And I think I still have him. I don't think I deleted him yet. I'm going to try and make these videos a bit shorter. I know I've been making really, really long ones, so I'm going to try and split them up. And I also apologize that my mic quality is not all that good. I really do apologize. Unfortunately, not being a big YouTuber, I do not have access to a lot of money, especially from my job. However, if I do get a better job, I will get a better mic. Oh, mistakes were made. Oh, shit. That didn't go too well. I was hoping I would be able to stagger him. Damn. Can you tell I haven't played in a while? Ah, I'm stuck inside of him. I can't see. Alright, I guess I'll see you later then, guy. Ouch. I probably shouldn't have fought this guy with such a weak weapon early on. There we go, that's a critical, I think. That was our first big fight, and we got a Titanite slab. For those who don't know, Titanite is a resource that you can get from killing enemies, or you can just randomly find them scattered throughout the world, and they allow you to upgrade your weapons. Titanite slabs allow you to upgrade boss weapons, I believe. I think it's either boss weapons, or they allow you to get your basic weapon to the max rank. But I plan on doing a full walkthrough on this one. Although with some of the bosses, I do know I need help. I know I can't fight all just by myself. And Yorm is just way easier if you have someone actually draw aggro. I might later on do some invasion. Oh wait, I didn't go to the bonfire. I might do some invasion videos, but I can tell you this outright: I'm not really good at invasions. I've never really mastered parroting, especially in the first game. I kind of did, but then I played Dark Souls 2, and for some reason never got invaded because my internet was on the fritz constantly, and my internet was down a lot, so I never really got invaded in that mode. And we got a Titanite shard there. And in this game, I also rarely get invaded. I have no idea why. Alright, so here we will come across our first boss. I've beaten this guy as deprived. He's not necessarily hard, in this mode anyway. And I should fight him again later, if we ever get to that part. And you just saw him transform. What's interesting is that in most fights, most boss fights, bosses actually have two forms. Oh, almost didn't get out of the way on that one. Most bosses have two forms. This is his easy form, but this is the first boss, so he's pretty easy. But most bosses, if not all bosses, have at least two forms. Well, once half their health is gone, they will like become enraged, and they will do a lot more damage. They'll become faster, and of course, hit harder. Or they can go from playing defensive to offensive, and it's very, very aggressive. Usually, they become way more aggressive. Alright, so I'm going to try... Oh, I'm not going to try. I'm going to go to the Firelink Shrine. Oh. There's an NPC called the Master this way, but I don't really want to use his katana because his katana is not necessarily that good. It's good if you have any other class, I would say. If you had like an assassin or something like that, it would be good.
To the bonfire, unkindled one. I'm a firekeeper. I tend to the flame, and tend to thee. The lords have left their thrones, and must be delivered to them. To this end, I am at thy side.
Alright, so I'm going to level up.
Then to take me.
And since I am a melee character, I'm going to level up mainly strength and vigor and maybe a little bit of endurance.
Farewell, Ashley.
We're going to put the sword, this coiled sword, and this will allow us to teleport to other bonfires. Although I did find one glitch. I actually created a pyromancer, and I'm going to go take a look around real quick. I created a pyromancer, and when I put the coiled sword in to teleport to the Lothric bonfire, or the high wall of Lothric, which is the one area that you can actually teleport to, there was no place to teleport, and I was like, oh. For those who don't know, especially if you're new, you cannot, to my knowledge, find the white soapstone, which will allow you to be summoned by other people. You have to actually go buy it for 500 souls.
I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust. A toilsome journey, I wager. You require good arms. Let me smith you weapons. I am a smith. Such is my purpose.
If I remember correctly, Andre the blacksmith was actually featured in the first game. I'm pretty sure he was the first blacksmith you found. I'm gonna allow you can allow your S's. Basically, if you're a mage, you probably want to have about 1 or 2 ashen flasks, because this game puts in a MP bar, like a magic bar, and you drain those by using certain skills or using spells. Since I'm a warrior, I really don't need those yet. Can I reinforce? No, I can't. Oh, it needs 2 Titanite shards. Apparently, what I liked about the Souls games is that the mythos is kind of vague, but you can kind of get a glimmer of it. And to my knowledge, this game can take place in like an alternate timeline. But in reality, it might not be an alternate timeline because the fire always fades. If y'all don't know the story about that, I would recommend you go ahead and look it up because it's actually quite interesting. But the fire always fades. Some very powerful being, like these Lords of Cinder, we have to hunt. We have to hunt them down and bring them to their thrones. We have 1 empty throne, 2, 3, and 4. So there's 4 main bosses. Each of them are a Lord of Cinder. We already have 1, and he allows us to get boss weapons. So, in this age, in this era, these people have already lit the bonfire once, and the fire consumed them. But now, there's apparently not a being that's strong enough to link the fire again, so they were resurrected. They don't want to die again to link the fire, so they just go do their own thing. They rule their own kingdoms again. And it's our job to bring them back. But no matter what happens, the fire always fades. Even if somebody sacrifices themselves, like the first person who actually started this was the god Lord Gwyn. And he was consumed by the fire and became unkindled. Not unkindled, he became undead. He basically, essentially went insane and lost his mind. And you actually fight him in the room where the first flame was actually brought into existence, and it's fading. So you actually have to fight Gwyn for the title to take his place as Cinder, so that the flame can prosper again, but the fire always dies. Anyway, enough of my ramblings. I'm probably going to end this video here, and I will probably upload the next part either tonight or tomorrow when I get off work, or before I get to go to work, whichever. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video.